this is gonna be my first official YouTube video, and I'm gonna be doing my skincare with everybody, showing you how I maintain my skin, even though it doesn't look the best right now, but whatever. So I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about myself as I'm going along, because you guys need an introduction, right? So let's get this started. So first I'm going to start with a toner. It is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% exfoliating toner. So first thing about me, and yes, I do put this like directly on my face because nobody else should be using it. So judge me, don't judge me. It's completely up to you. But first thing about me is my name is Kaitlyn, and I've been doing my makeup for so long. I was one of the 2016 girlies, except I didn't do all like the crazy lip shades, and like I did use a lot of highlighter. I still love highlighter. And I did have like, it was like really thick eyebrows and really thin hair. It was terrible. But I always had eyeliner and I always had eyelashes, and it was the wispies, like eyelashes. So for me, makeup just kind of been a thing. And then I've also done pageants since I was like 5. So obviously, you know, at 5 years old, that's not really something. So I'm gonna start with the discoloration correctness serum. But if, you know, 5 years old, you don't really wear makeup very much in pageants, if any. I mean, maybe some like lip gloss or whatever. Now, I did the Hawaiian Tropics pageant, and I won like best smile or something, and I still to this day, not to brag, I still to this day get told that I have a really pretty smile. The best smile, I don't know about that. I don't agree with that. But I do have a decent smile, I'd like to say. Next, I'm going in with the hyaluronic acid serum, again by Good Molecules. But again, you know, I've always done makeup, just like I used to play around my mom's makeup, and then, you know, I started doing my own in middle school and whatever. Then as I got older, I realized that I really needed to start doing skincare, because yes, I don't have very many blemishes on my face. I never have. But there are days where like it gets like this, so you can see here and here and here. It gets like that, and it's kind of a lot. But regardless, so one thing about me, which if you follow me on my regular TikTok, I am prior military. I am a 100% disabled veteran. And in the military, it's very difficult to, I wouldn't say wear a full face, because I do know girls that wear full faces, you know, obviously the men are not allowed to. But for me, it was just, I was so tired all the time that I did not want to do a full face. And now, because of my job, which I really don't want to share just yet, now I'm going in with the snail mucin. But now, because of my job, I feel like I can express myself, and if I wanted to, I could get nails. That's just a lot of extra maintenance, especially when I'm starting to do my makeup every day. But in the military, basically what I did is I would do my eyebrows, throw a little highlight on, obviously mascara, never ever wore eyelashes, and then I would do a little like inner corner and here, and that really was it. Like there was no fancy shades I could wear on my eyes. There was like no specialty things that I could do with my face, you know, lots of blush, because I do love blush, things like that. So now I'm just like, I love to do makeup. Gentle Retinol Cream by Good Molecules. So now I'm like, I'm definitely going to be doing my makeup whenever I want, which is great. And my spouse is amazing. He's very, what's the word? Very loving and very open to the idea, and he's always like, yeah babe, that looks really good, or no, maybe not those colors. You know, he's really helpful, which is great. Most of the time it's just, dang babe, that looks really good, and I'm just like, okay, but this and this, and he's like, I don't see it. But regardless, so yes, another thing about me is we're not married, but we've lived together for 3 years, 4 almost. Well, we lived together before we got together. He helped me out of a serious domestic violence situation. And then he helped me go to the gym and, you know, basically helped me become me again. And then we decided that we should start dating. So we started dating. And now we have a son together. We live together, obviously. And I don't know, our life could not be any better. I love it. Now I'm going to go in with The Ordinary and the bronzing drops. But yeah, so, you know, like I said, veteran, mom, there's that stuff. And then, back last year, 2024, or I'm sorry, not 2025. Oh, it's 2026 already. 2025, I started my baking business. Now, it's not anything big, but it's like, you know, hey guys, I bake this stuff, so if you're looking for like a last minute cake, or you need some cupcakes or whatever, they can come to me. And that's kind of how it's been. I do a lot of the baking for my family during like the holidays. So like these past holidays, I was the one that was making all the pies and, you know, different things like that. And shout out to my sister-in-law, who she does sourdough, because I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. But I'd like to think that I'm a very creative person. I really do hate talking to myself. That's why I keep saying But I'd like to say that I'm a creative person of sorts. I mean, there's not much else to say about that. Between makeup and, you know, I do draw sometimes, but again, that's not anything anybody's ever going to see. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. So like I said, I'm a veteran. I'm a mom. I do have a job. I'm not going to share my job yet. And then also, I bake. Yeah, and I'm in a loving relationship. So that's just a little bit about me while I did my skincare. And I mean, you guys are gonna, you know, find out a lot more about me. Again, if you follow my regular, and I say my regular because I also have a beauty page on TikTok. If you follow my regular page, you'll find out a little bit more about me. I'm a very, very big advocate for veterans and mental health, but I make it funny. So I make it towards the veterans who feel like humor helps, which honestly, humor helps with a lot of things, whether you're a veteran or not. So that's that channel. And then I also have my my beauty channel page, TikTok, whatever, that I do like tutorials on, get readies with me, different things like that. And I mean, you guys will see that later, but again, that's a little bit about me and my skincare. And yeah, I'm excited for this journey, and I'm excited to grow with you guys, not only as a creator, but also grow as like a makeup artist. It's not really an artist, just like, I would say amateur makeup creator person. But I'm excited to grow with you guys, and this is gonna be fun. So I plan to post a video every Friday. If I don't, life gets in the way. It happens. But yeah, stay tuned for Fridays. Oh, is today? No, today's Saturday. Today's Saturday? No, today's Friday. I don't even know anymore. But no, today is Friday. But, yeah, I will see you guys later. Bye.